Bangladeshi personal trainers ain't shit, bro. Bro, a lot of bullying, right?
No.
A lot of bullying, right? From family, from friends. And she was like, Dhruva, ew, why? That shit stung, bro. That stung. I'm like,
Squats or deadlifts?
squats,
Squats. Protein shake or whole food?
whole food.
So I give them my phone, my wallet, and the guy literally punched me. And punched me so hard, I fainted. Today's guest is someone who represents discipline, culture, and transformation all in one. In the fitness world, especially in mainstream gyms, you do not often see many Bengali faces, let alone trainers who have built a name for themselves through the pure grind and consistency. My guest today, Dhruva, is one of those rare few. A personal trainer at Crunch Fitness, Dhruva is known for his focus on building serious muscles, strength, and confidence. But his journey isn't just about biceps and bench press. It's about breaking stereotypes, changing how our community looks at fitness, and showing that discipline can be a lifestyle, not just a phase. Today, we're going to talk about where he started, what it took to build his body and career, and what it means to represent the Bengali community in an industry that often overlooks us. So if you have ever struggled with consistency, motivation, or believing that you belong in a certain spaces, this conversation is for you. Let's get into it, Dhruva. So Dhruva, welcome to our podcast.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for the warm introduction. Yeah, excited.
All right, awesome. So well, look, iStock platform. I don't think a lot of people know you that well, but let's introduce yourself. Who's Dhruva outside of the gym?
Dhruva is just a Bengali kid
Okay.
who had a weird obsession with food,
Okay.
especially Desi food. Like, we love our food, man. Big kid growing up, and decided to change himself. That's it. That's who Dhruva is, and that's what he does. And then he mitigates it with working out a lot and building consistency, changing lives.
So how did you get into this? How did you get into this fitness training, and what motivated you to get to that?
Bro, a lot of bullying, right?
No.
A lot of bullying, right? From family, from friends. There are like some specific stories that come up to me as soon as someone asks me that question.
It goes. Share one with us.
It goes deep. It goes deep. The common one. He's a little bit healthy.
Okay.
Like every time a family member comes to our house, he's a little bit healthy, but it had a different tone to it, right?
Okay.
Like coming from our culture, it's a very different culture. So when people comes up to you and tells you you're a little bit healthy, it means you're fat.
Okay. True.
So yeah, you get numb to it at one point. But there was one time in high school. It was Bengali New Year, and you know how busy it gets in Dhaka. I grew up in Dhaka. The food, a lot of everything. There was one friend that was gonna hang out with me during Bengali New Year. We were gonna do stuff, and all my other friends were going to this event or party that they hosted where I was not invited. I'm like, I don't have any problem with that. Like, he's gonna be with me. We're gonna have fun or whatever. Because he just transferred to our high school, new guy, right?
Yeah.
And now this one girl thinks that if he was in that party, it would be more fun because, oh, he's good looking, blah, 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 blah. So they invited him.
But not you.
No. And then he was like, oh, no, I'm going to go out with Dhruv. And she was like, Dhruva, ew, why? That shit stung, bro. That stung. I'm like, whoa.
Okay.
Oh no. All right. That's like one of the things that always comes up to my head when someone asks me.
So that's kind of motivated you to get into it.
Yeah, a lot of it. Like people would say health concerns and everything, and I'm not putting that down. Like whenever you go to the doctors, of course the doctor's gonna tell you, oh, health concern, this, that. But how many people really listen to the doctor and change rather than getting into medication, right?
No, true. Yeah, not a lot.
Not a lot. Not a lot at all. Like
Yeah,
10%,
maybe.
maybe.
We don't know the exact number, but like could be there, right?
That's it, right? That's it.
So you started because of that. I mean, that's kind of funny because I got into working out, but in a completely different reason. So I just moved to New York.
Okay.
Well, back in Bangladesh. I'm from Dhaka as well. I was a 90-pound kid, like skinny as it comes, and I would say I was pretty ugly too. If you look at the picture, I just didn't look that good, right? So I always struggled to get into that girls in a scenario. But that always concerned me. But like, I just think, Dhaka life, going to universities, doing tuitions and all of this, I really never afford to pay that much money for personal training or gym in per se. So then I moved to New York. I remember it was like end of 2010. It was like December 2010. And I used to work in Fulton Street. So one night I finished my shift, right? So I had a bad habit at that time. I just started smoking cigarettes. Actually, you know what? No, it's not true. I did not start smoking cigarette yet. But I finished work, closed up the shop, and I'm going to the train station. All of a sudden, this guy comes in and is like, hey, yo, do you got a cigarette with you? I looked at him like, no, I don't. He's like, okay. So then I pass him, but this guy's like following me.
Okay.
And I realized in the same little street, there's another guy coming from the front. And both of them just cornered me. And I realized I'm about to get mugged, right?
Oh my.
So what I did is I'm like, look, man, whatever you want to take it. Just don't hit me. So I give them my phone, my wallet, and the guy literally punched me so hard, I fainted. When I woke up, I was in an ambulance. So when I woke up, I was trying to figure out where am I at, right? And then I found out that I'm in an ambulance, $1,700 bill from that ambulance. And I realized how weak I was at that point. Very next day, I go to 24-hour fitness, get a membership. And then I remember my first personal trainer, he worked me so hard, man. I couldn't walk for 5 days. Like my legs were numb. I couldn't even walk properly. And then I didn't go back to the gym for 1 year. I paid the membership, but I never went back. But that was kind of sort of like my starting of the gym. But again, yeah, I mean, there's always that motivation. So the girls, you started you off of that. But when do you realize that could be a career? Because in our Desi community, being a personal trainer is not a career that anybody wants it. It's all the parents wants it to what? Computer engineer, doctors, lawyer maybe. Yeah. So what gets you to make that as your career?
I mean, so there were two ways, right? One was I was kind of indicted into it. The second one was I figured out that I have a talent for it.
What do you mean by indicted to it?
Because there was a moment in my life, we're not gonna go too deep into it, just say people and shit. Yeah, I'm sorry if I can I
That's all right, it's okay. Can I no problem. Hey, we're podcast and we're open podcast. We don't get some.
Awesome.
Let's do this.
Awesome.
Speak your mind.
Awesome, right?
Please don't mind us. Okay?
So I found out that people ain't shit and you gotta do what you gotta do. So I started working out. I didn't want to listen to anyone. I just figured out I had to change. I'll send you the photo so you can put it up there. When I came here, I worked out in Bangladesh. I lost some weight, but it was in a very wrong way, right?
I would love to get a picture of before and after birth.
I'll send you a picture. Just pop it over here, right?
Right there, you know?
Yeah, right there, right? Somewhere. I came here from Bangladesh when I lost, before that I lost 70 pounds.
Oh, wow.
I lost 70 pounds, I came here. That's when I figured out that I lost 70 pounds in a completely wrong way. Because there's so many videos in YouTube. And I'm not gonna, yes, I'm gonna talk shit. Bangladeshi personal trainers ain't shit, bro. 85% of the coaches are not gonna train you. They're not gonna do it. No, they're not gonna train you at all. You go to the gym, they're gonna be like, oh, do 3 sets of this, 3 sets of that, 3 sets of this. And then you stand behind him for 15 minutes trying to see how to do them, right?
What next?
Yeah, like they're not paying attention. Oh, you need a wider chest. Go do some chest presses. Chest presses doesn't make your chest wider.
Okay.
Like do some butterflies. Till this day, I don't know what a butterfly is.
Okay.
It's a peg deck, right? Chest fly.
Okay.
I don't know how you make it a butterfly. Butterfly goes like this, but okay, whatever. Right? So in my head, I was like, you know what? I got to figure out about myself.
Okay.
So I started doing research. I started seeing the scale move. That was my biggest mistake. I got addicted to the scale moving. I didn't know I was messing myself up in the long run. I was losing a lot of muscle with fat.
Okay.
And then I had to be in that state, in a deficit eating state, the whole time I was there. And that's the only way I could be that lean. As soon as I came here, it was winter time. You might not believe me, but seasonal depression is a real thing.
It is a real thing.
It's a real
If people don't,
depression.
people can disagree with us, but that's a real thing.
Yeah.
I lived in New York and I know very well how bad it is.
Seasonal depression is a real thing. A lot of people don't believe that.
Vitamin D affects your mood.
So I'm telling you,
Mood swing is horrible.
I was off, bro, right? I came in, when I came to America in Atlanta, I think 2019, October 26th at 8:16 p.m. I know the exact time. Because as soon as the cold wind hit me, I was like, I am not built for this shit, man. No, not worth it.
Different.
Yeah, and I will not survive in New York, so props to you, man.
I've been there 7 years.
Yeah, I will not survive there, man. So I come home, I go to sleep, I wake up, and I don't smell the food that people would cook in the morning for breakfast and everything.
Sure, it wasn't COVID though. It was right around the COVID time.
Yeah, it comes in. That has a big role to play in my whole journey, right? It has a big journey. So I come in, the food smell is not there, and that's when I realized that, yo, life just changed. I'm not gonna get out at 6 p.m., go hang out with my friends till 12.
Yeah.
Have fun. So that was missing. So I picked up a lot of bad habits.
Okay.
To kind of
compensate for that.
Yeah, like compensate. And I wouldn't even say compensate. I was just eating out my feelings, right? Because
that is some sort of compensation. Negative compensation.
Negative compensation, right? I would be eating out my feelings. I'd be drinking a lot. And it was things that I would do for fun with my friends occasionally. It kind of went sky high because I was missing them. And my whole thing was, you know what? Let's just do things I would do with them. And maybe I would have that feeling back. It didn't work. And because I lost weight the wrong way, what happened was my metabolism wasn't strong. So as soon as I started eating normally, my weight jumped up.
Big time.
Big time. Like when I started losing weight first time in Bangladesh, I was 325 pounds. I dropped from there.
Oh, wow.
This time I went up to 350.
Yeah, it's more than in Bangladesh. Wow.
Yeah, it took a big jump. And I recognized, I understood that I was gaining weight when we went to the lawyer's office who did our paperwork. And we were about to take a picture of the whole family. Me, my parents, the lawyers. I looked at the picture and I had a whole double chin. I was like looking huge. Like my father is big, right? And I was looking even bigger in front of him. And I was like, yo, in a bad way, right? In a bad way. It wasn't going good. So I took a picture. I started working out over here. This time I was like, maybe the personal trainers are going to be different over here. I did my Kickoff. That's also a long story. That kind of tells you how we are overlooked in our culture, which I'm going to get into when that question comes up.
Yeah, it's about, I was about to go in there, but just in a second.
So I started working and I learned a lot of fundamentals. And it's actually not that hard, bro. It's not that fucking hard.
That's not.
It's
not at all.
It's simple stuff. people make it hard so they can get money out of you.
True.
So,
I've actually, seen that personally several times, and not in Bangladesh, here too. Even if you say that the personal trainer in Bangladesh is not so good or whatever, here there is classes. Some of them aren't really bad, man.
really for standards.
There's certain gym that I went to, I was like, what am I doing? Like, why am I even doing this?
There are standards, man. Some of the gyms that I'm not gonna take the name.
He said no. There is no personal trainer. No, there is none.
No, there are personal trainers over there. Yeah.
Where?
They would have 1 or 2 personal trainers.
Oh yeah,
They're not gonna pay them enough, and also they don't need certifications.
Oh yeah, and then they don't also allow you to do a lot of things. So yeah, that's crazy.
Also,
No, yeah.
son. Yeah, there.
Yeah, so many names. All right, then don't sue us, please, because I don't want to get.
Okay.
Just gonna beep it, okay? Beep all of the sweetness name because we don't want to stop that thing.
So yeah, so
They're not just not gonna sue us for that, then, right?
no,
Okay, I hope not, because you were there.
no. So the induction came from there, right? Because
From the kickoff.
the kickoff.
So I think that's a question stands over here. Kickoff. What is kickoff? How does that relate with crunch? Maybe you want to answer that.
So kickoff is basically the most important part of being a member at Crunch, right? Now, you are a member of Crunch Fitness.
Yeah, and I'll do the kickoff as well.
Yeah, so most people say that when they have a proper program in place, they reach their goals, right? You're not going to come into the gym and just do nonsense things. You're going to have a proper program in place, and that's how you reach your goals. The first thing is always, what's your goals? And this is the part where a lot of people lie about what's your lifestyle, current lifestyle.
Yeah, you gotta be honest about it.
Yeah, I'm not asking of what it was when you were at your goal thingy, right? What are you doing right now?
Yeah,
to see how we can best support you to get there.
True.
We take you through a workout. Now, the workout is not going to be an actual programmed workout. Now, we go through assessment tests. We have to learn before we join Crunch.
Yeah.
We take 3 things. Your starting point, how your body moves, because you need those informations to build a plan. Like, your shoulder cannot go as high, and I'm telling you, oh, go do shoulder presses. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
Right? So, and the third thing is what style of workout you like to do. If you didn't like, I'm not going to take your coach's name, his workout style, would you join with him? No. I would set you up with a follow-up.
Yeah.
With another trainer, see how you like their workout style. It's different stuff, right? And then throughout that whole process, we get all the information necessary to help you build a plan with 4 components. Our job is to customize that plan, right? We're going to customize a plan with strength training, cardio, nutrition, and recovery.
Okay. Those are we going to go later in deep on that question.
So we add all those things up, and our main goal is to help you with all those 4 components added up, making sure that they work together to achieve your goal.
Okay.
Right?
So
that's the whole kick.
That's basically the kickoff.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's how you got into Crunch?
Yeah, technically, yeah. The main fire was, I woke up in the morning, I took a picture, I didn't like how I looked, I went in and joined the gym.
Oh, I have a question. I remember me and you were having this conversation several weeks ago at the gym. And then you're saying that a lot of people kind of made fun of you for choosing this profession.
Yeah.
So you want to tell a little bit about that?
Yeah, that also adds up with the second thing of how I had a natural talent in it, right? Especially in the Desi community. I'm not just going to bind into the Bengali community because as you already know, some things happen and I don't really hang out with the Bengali community too much. The whole South Asian community in a joint, they thought, oh, it's not a good job. It's this, it's that. Oh, you're going to be training people. You're going to be this. I'm not just training people, I'm coaching them.
That's so important,
Yeah, it's an important part of the community. it helps people. It adds up with my goal and my mission. So what's so bad about this job, right? You need a degree for it. You need certifications for it. Not just any person can come in and be like, I want to be a personal trainer.
Yeah.
Right? They have to go through those things. So one of those guys saw me change my physique because he was from our masjid.
Okay.
And he was like, hey man, I just need to do this. Can you show me something? We went to his gym. It was at LA Fitness. I showed him how to train for 30 minutes. That was the first time he bench pressed properly. And he was like, dude, if you become a trainer, I will literally pay for you. Like, I will pay for this. At least $50 a session. I'm like, okay.
$50 an hour, that's not bad.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, that sounds good. But I didn't take it too deep. I was like, okay, whatever. He's probably just sugarcoating it or something, right? And then I got into the work and everybody started making fun of me. And some of the people came in, they worked with me, they saw results, and the same people who were making fun of me wanted to come in and ask for help.
That's always the way. That's always I mean, I understand the typical mentality of, being a doctor or being this, being that. I work in the restaurant industry. I've been in that industry for 15 years. I like it. I enjoy it. That's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? My goal is to get to the top of it. So if that is my goal, then it is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't understand why that has to be. People judge.
People judge a lot of time. They start talking about money.
Yeah.
And one thing that they don't know is coaching is also very sales related.
I mean, if I'm not wrong, there's some celebrity trainers that ain't making hella money.
They make a lot of money, man. But you don't really have to be that status to make doctor money, right?
Yeah.
Like, what do they make? Higher 5 figures, 6 figures? You can make that in crunch. Not even in my position. Even when I was a low-end trainer, I was making that. I was making 6 figures in 8 months.
Oh, wow.
So
there's money to make.
Yeah, if you know how to coach people and if you have a mission, if you have an impact, if you're not just there to, I'm just going to train people and make money. If you have an actual goal, you can make money.
Well, that's good. Now let's talk about your training philosophy. I mean, if I'm not wrong, a few conversations I had with you, you talked about building muscles is one of your core focus, right? So what's what is it called? Like philosophy behind that?
My philosophy is leave nothing in the plate.
Okay.
Right?
Give your 100%.
Yeah, give your 100%. No matter what you do in the gym, leave nothing in the plate. Like people that I follow. Dorian Yates, Kevin LeBron, who inspired me, David Elliott, my mentor, Joe, my current coach. They all taught me one thing, and when someone teaches you something, your philosophy needs to be revamped up, right? It's like leave nothing in the plate, do whatever, and give it your best. Building muscle is number one main priority, because you'll hear a lot, I don't want to build muscle because I don't want to get too big. And I swear to God, bro, these are the fattest people that come in to say that shit, right? They're already like 260 pounds. I don't want to build muscle. I don't want to be big and bulky like you. I'm like, bro, you're one cheeseburger away from a heart attack. Come on, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Okay, do this, right? 5 pounds of fat, 5 pounds of muscle, just post-production, add the pictures, right? You'll see the difference, like what they look like. So the first philosophy of me is building habits and changing these things is changing the mindset. Like back to building strength and building muscle metabolism. Because I have gone through it. I wouldn't believe in it if I didn't lose 70 pounds and then gained all of it back and came back to it doing it the right way.
Sure.
I didn't have that metabolism, which comes from muscle. So that's why I preach that this much. Like, please build muscle, build muscle. You're not gonna look like a bodybuilder. A lot of bodybuilders try to look like bodybuilders, right?
No, that is where my next question comes in. What is the most people get wrong when it comes to building muscles? What is that one thing that they actually get wrong every time they try to gain muscle?
Food.
Okay. So basically diet.
Yeah, diet. That's one. Form. They hyper focus on form too much that they don't push themselves hard. Right? Now, a lot of people, the way you do sled pulls, if someone new came to the gym and saw you, so I'm not hyping him up. This guy was pulling 6 45-pound plates with his waist, and he was jump pulling. That's hard work, man. And I went up to him. Yeah, I went up to him and I was like, "Why?" And he was like, "I just try to build some strength, man." So a lot of people focus so much on form, perfectionizing it with shit mobility, right? That they stop working out. They will only focus on machines. Machine caps you out right there. Machine will cap you out. It takes away your stability. Takes away a lot of things.
Because when you're doing those, like free weights, you gotta balance it out on your own.
Yeah.
Like when I'm like right now, one of the things that with my personal trainer that I'm focusing on is my bench press. I just hit 210 pounds.
That's big numbers, man.
And I'm 154 pounds.
That's
50 pounds more than 56 pounds more than, right?
That's like 1.5 times.
But like I'm like doing it, and then I'm like, at first I was scared, but when I did the first one, I'm like, yeah, I can do it.
Yeah.
You just have to like believe in it. And today there's a funny thing happened. When I was doing the bench press, this guy wanted to just jump in with me, and I had about 185 pounds, and he's a turtle. I'm like, bro, I got it. I got this. If it is 210 pounds, I might need a little help, but 185, I think I can do that. But it just that you gotta push your limit, and I'm learning that from my coach as well, which I wish you were there. You were coach, but he's been pushing me. He knows a lot.
He's a great coach.
He's a great coach.
Yeah. So first thing, of course, diet. Second thing, people are not pushing themselves hard enough.
So I think you just answered my next question. So you're saying that which one do you prefer, heavy lifting or high reps?
That depends. What are you trying to do?
Anyway, I mean, let's say bench press, high reps or heavy lifting.
Still, it depends on what you're trying to do.
Getting, good chest.
Good shaped chest, you would need both.
Okay.
So heavy lifting is to build the strength, right? Now, you need heavy lifting to build your strength, and then high reps to add striations to it.
Okay.
One word that people miss out, heavy lifting, high reps, both of them are what? They're high intensity. You're focusing on the intensity part. People miss out volume. It takes a shit ton of volume to do anything.
Okay.
Because the first 3 months, you'll get away with anything because your body starts moving. But then when you get into the nitty gritty of it, you'll see volumes matter a lot. Right? People are doing 3 sets of, I'm going to do 3 sets of heavy 10 or heavy 8. If you're trying to gain strength, 5 sets, 5 reps. These are like basic template stuff. It really depends on your body, how much you can push. Then when you're trying to get striations, people usually don't push themselves. They're like 2 sets of 15, 20 reps. That's not going to work.
Okay.
Those are accessory movements. You would have to do high volume workouts, like 5, 6 sets. People don't get into that, but that's where you see real results. When you do the same movement back to back to back again and again.
Okay. Segment, I'm going to ask you pretty much one question, and I think you can just answer the whole thing at once. I think I have not really seen a lot of South Asian / Bengali trainer, especially in a big commercial gym. How does that work? Like, how do you feel? Do you feel any kind of like setback? And the other big question would be like, when you're doing this, how does that community, how does it feel to represent the community? I know for a fact that I had to ask you if you were Bangladeshi or Indian, because I didn't know if you were. Then you had to, maybe when we started talking, then I found out you're Bengali, right? You don't even know that I was Bengali.
No.
Okay. But how does that, like, how does that works out for you? Do you advertise yourself
As a Bengali trainer?
Bengali or South Asian trainer?
Not really.
Why is that?
Is
that because of judgment?
Yeah. End of the day, I'm a coach.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to stay in that niche. Like, I'm a coach. I can coach anyone.
Yeah.
But do I get categorized? Yes. I mean, if there is a Indian client or an Indian member that's trying to get a kickoff, or a Bengali member that's trying to get a kickoff, they're going to come up to me like, hey, can you please do this? I'm like, okay.
It's not bad if it is a business related. It's not bad.
It's not bad. But then what happens sometimes is you're actually very rare. Because a lot of times I had people, Bengali people, trying to do the kickoff with me and then asking me to train them for free because we're Bengalis.
Okay. There's that.
This guy has like 5 Subway chain.
Okay.
And he's asking for me to train for free. I'm like, okay. The same thing with Indians. Like, oh my God. Like, yeah, I have a few Indian clients. I love them to death. Because they understand. They are here in the same journey as me, right?
It's a business.
Yeah, it's just a business. Yeah. Like, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Or you want to...
It's a meter.
I go to your place. I pay for the goods. You come to my place.
You pay for the goods.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a little bit of delicacy over here because, okay, if I like you or you like me, we offer more stuff.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that you're not paying at all.
No, that's not.
So sometimes you get categorized, oh, if it's an Afghani or if it's anything like that, oh, Drew's going to take care of it. I'm like, okay. And go in.
That's why sometimes I tell people I'm Mexican.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So I'm gonna be sad.
This guy lost weight, right? When he was a little bit chubby, you wouldn't be able to tell if he was a Mexican or Bengali.
Who?
You.
I was chubby? Oh yeah, I was that like I was 15, 20 pounds more, yeah.
Yeah, you were like, you had a little bit of chub on you, now you have more muscle. When he was chubby, I think he would wear this Everton shirt, Manchester City shirt.
No,
Everton hat?
Everton hat.
Yeah, Everton hat. And
by the way, he's a United.
Yeah.
True.
Red Nation.
Yeah.
So he comes.
His shirt is blue.
Whatever. Christian.
When was the last time you were in top 4? I don't want to gauge it. That's what I thought. That's what we do at the gym. Like every time I see him, like, bro, Manchester is blue.
So I didn't recognize him. I thought he was Hispanic.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. So when you say your name, I thought you were Indian.
Yeah.
I didn't know it. Then we got to talk. And then there's like the political view or everything. We're like so much alike. I'm like, bro, this is a guy. This is a brother, man.
There you go.
Now, what is the one stereotype that you want to break about South Asian trainer? Like, for your personal goal in general. I'm very sure there's some sort of like stereotype, right?
Yeah.
What are them?
We can all coach like everyone else. It's just we're a rare breed because a lot of us don't really come into this niche. They don't have their own personal story. And especially to get in crunch, you would need a personal story. We just don't get anyone from the street, oh, come train for us.
Yeah.
So I think there's another Bengali trainer now.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh. I'm not very sure, but her name is Sriti.
Okay.
So
yeah.
No, she's Bengali. Because people were talking about her and they were like, yo, Drew, we got another Bengali. And she works at Crunch Duluth. I don't know.
So you and me, we need to go visit?
Maybe, yeah. We gotta check out the Bengali homage, right?
Right. Yeah. I remember you were trainer, we'll go and check it out, right?
Yeah, I have seniority over there because their PTM is my friend. So
yeah, all right. Okay.
It's gonna be fun.
The funny thing is I actually applied for the AGM position at Duluth. I got an interview too, but I think they didn't hire me because I don't have enough background
in fitness.
In fitness.
Yeah.
Could be, but I could fucking manage anything though.
Yeah, but it's more like you would have to be in crunch.
Sure, I mean that's what it takes though. Because the reason that sometimes I feel like that I should go to fitness business because I love working out.
Bro, there's a niche, but the thing is, in our culture, if you're doing it, you would have to do it for passion, right?
I could care less about our culture. I'm already breaking a lot of stereotype in a lot of ways, so I could care less about that. I'm not.
Open up a gym, man.
Maybe I would if I had the money, sure, and then I'll you the first one. We're gonna cut this. Crush gonna see that. All right. So the next important thing, like, look, I mean, one of the things that I learned recently, and as you said, that I wasn't chubby, but when I started at the gym, I was about 165, 166.
Yeah.
I got a little bit of belly. And when I was talking to Jared, my personal trainer, I'm like, I need to cut weight.
Yeah.
One of the first things that he said, and he showed me about discipline and the food habit, my mind was blown, man. I thought I was having the right food, but I was completely wrong.
Yeah.
And it changes a lot. So I'm very sure that's for you as well, the mindset and discipline. So how do you discipline yourself, not only at the gym, but also outside of the gym? Because I'm very sure it's a 24 hours process, right?
Yeah. So I might not be the right person to talk about it.
Okay.
Maybe I can tell you my old stories on it. How much do you think I weigh?
I'm assuming you're about 225.
You're actually right. A lot of people, when they see me on my clothes, they think I'm 170, 180 because I'm leaner.
No, I've seen you at the gym, so
yeah. So you have that mindset, like, yeah.
I can assume at least that you might be there.
So I'm clocking in at like 15% body fat right now.
That's awesome.
Shredding down to 10 for my show coming up.
Oh, you're doing a show as well?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
What happens is when you have a higher muscle mass, you can eat more and get away with it. But if you're still in the process of building enough muscle to sustain those habits, you would have to maintain, right? So one thing, right now I'm very disciplined because of my show. You need a reason. I would say what helps you be more disciplined, I just have a reason. If you don't have a place to be at, you don't have a journey to make, right? If you don't have a reason to be disciplined, why would you be disciplined?
No, yeah.
Right?
No.
It's as simple as that. My reason is I got a show coming up, so I have carb cycling days, right? There are 2 days I don't eat no carbs, just vegetable and protein and fats.
Wow.
And fats are important, right? EFA, essential fatty acids, not the fats you get from your meat, not the fats from soybean or anything. You need almonds, you need nut butter, omega-3s, avocados, things like that.
Avocados are good fat.
Yeah, so I have that goal, so I don't eat no carbs for 2 days.
So what do I need to do to do a show?
What do you need to do a show?
Or what do I need to do so that I can do a show as well? Because I'm kind of like inspired because you're not the first one. I saw Johnny, I don't know if you know that guy. He's another Bengali gentleman who just recently I've seen that he did a body show.
Okay.
And he actually won 5 medals. And I was trying to get him, and he said that he wants to do it after, I think after Ramadan or something.
Yeah.
So I'm still waiting. I really hope Johnny would join me. But I'm kind of curious about that too. I don't mind that. And to be honest, now that I'm like trying to do the podcast and everything, physique is a big thing. And that is another reason I was actually trying to lose weight and then get to that fitness. So maybe you and me, we need to sit down and talk about it.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
We can.
And trust me, if you do that, I'm not going to ask you for free, okay? We can talk.
It takes 36 weeks, man.
36 weeks is fine, man. I'm willing to do 36 weeks.
What's your height?
Right, I'm 5'7".
5'7", what's your weight?
Right now, 152. 154, actually. I need to get more. Sure, I don't mind that.
185.
Have you seen Hrithik Roshan?
Yeah.
Okay. You know that this guy is basically just my idol. When I see his pictures, I'm like, this is what I want to be.
Bro, he's on a lot of shit.
But that's different.
He's on a lot of shit, though. He's on a lot of gear.
I know.
They don't talk about it because it's celebrity and they would have a bad representation, but they take shit tons of steroids.
I mean, if I don't have to take it and I still get it done, maybe I'll do it. You know what I mean?
Definitely, it just takes longer time.
Now, the next question that I want to ask, look, I mean, I realize that fitness thing it's always a journey and it's a story. And I personally know that my story has shifted 3 times throughout I've been working out about 10 years and I've never seen so big, but I was always fit. Except that year and a half, 2 years in my life that I wasn't, but pretty much most of the time I was fit. But it always takes that journey, mindset. Sometimes I just wanted to look good because I was not getting enough attention. Sometimes I wanted to do it because I just wanted to be stronger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm very sure that with all your clients, there's some stories. Do you want to share some stories that is, maybe touch our guests, like emotionally, and motivate somebody?
You know what? Yes. Love this guy to death. I call him OG. I introduced him to you one day. You remember my 7 p.m. group, right?
The few guys that you work out with? Yeah.
Big one, right? The first year I built his muscle mass up, and now he's actually losing weight.
Oh, wow.
So he's dropping 10 pounds a month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 10 pounds a month.
Well, like how much weight was he when he started with you?
He started with me at 367.
What's the weight now?
He just broke 290.
Oh, that's a big drop.
Yeah, he just broke 290. That's crazy.
But if I'm not wrong, I mean, go ahead, finish the story because I have a question on that, but yeah.
I think I know what you're going to ask me. And yes, if you're bigger, you lose weight faster.
Nah, that wasn't the question.
Okay.
Like, I'll come back.
All right, awesome. So I'll tell you one sad story and one funny story, just to kind of get out of that mindset, right? And this happened to me when I first became a coach.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of experience. I have experience on training and the philosophy of training, understanding that you need to build muscle to live better, to lose fat, not lose weight, lose fat. But I didn't have a lot of experience with different clients. I came from a sales background, so I knew that part, but customer service
is a different.
Yeah, that's a whole different ballgame, right? 1 month in, he signs up with me. He's meeting me 3 times a week for 30 minutes. It's dedicated. Comes in every time, the right time. 1 month in, he has his hoodie up. He lost 15 pounds, opening month of the show.
Okay, that's good.
So his picture was up. And everybody was looking at him like, he never got that attention. He was scared.
Oh, wow.
Right? He had his hoodie up and he came in and he was like, hey man, I don't want to do none of this anymore. I'm like,
it's a little shy, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, I don't want to do this. I'm like, okay, let's go out. Let's take a walk. I'm like, because I know your goals. I know how you were talking to me this whole 4 weeks. So if there was not a big shift, you wouldn't have been saying this right now.
Yeah.
He was like, bro, I don't know. Last time I came in, everybody was looking at me. They were pointing at me. I'm like, oh, you don't have Instagram, do you? I'm like, no. Well, your picture is up. You're the top transformation of the first month of Crunch. I'm like, huh? I'm like, yeah, you lost 15 pounds. That's what it is. I'm like, oh man, I didn't know. I thought that people were making fun of me. I'm like, no.
But he didn't know what's going on.
Yeah, he didn't know what was going on, right? So we go to the sauna, and that's when he opens up about more things, right? It's like, this is gonna stick with me forever. This is what he told me. Dhruv, the day before I met you, I had a loaded gun on my mouth and I was about to pull the trigger.
No.
And thank you.
Damn, that just gave me chill, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
So when people tell me that I'm in the wrong profession, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, this is not good, this is not enough, or you're just a worker at the gym, like, yeah.
I'm changing life over here.
Yeah, I'm changing lives over here.
Which is not people don't.
So these stories, that's just one story.
Wow.
These stories keep me going, right?
It got me chill, bro. It just got me, wow. That's crazy.
Cutting off of that's the sad part of the story. He's still with me till this day.
I gotta meet this guy.
Yeah,
I gotta.
I'll introduce you to him. Another one. This guy came in. His name is Drew.
Drew. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Drew.
Yeah,
Yes.
right. This is a funny one. He came in. You know how we ask you what are your goals during the kickoff?
The beginning. Yeah.
You know what he said?
What did he say?
To get back with my ex.
Okay. All right.
I was like, nah, boy. You're on your own, bro. So I took him through training and I tried to work with his mindset. But he was stuck on that. He was stuck on, oh, no, I'm doing all this, so my ex takes me back.
All right.
And I was like, okay, that's up to you. And then I showed him program. And he was like, well, I'm not getting my ex back on that price. I'm like, good to go, brother. I didn't even stop him.
That's funny. They're like getting to the eggs. Huh? Well, the stories are always matters, and a lot of people struggle, especially in our community as well, I'm very sure, and they don't want to open up. And I know for a fact, and I met several people that needed that help, but they just never was like, that the mentality in our community where like, if you're a man, you just have to suck it up and then go with it kind of mentality. But workout is a very thing. And I can vouch, my mom has a severe back pain. She broke her bone a long time ago. And then she recently had an accident with her hands are hurting as well. That's, I think it's right here in the right shoulder or left shoulder. And then she found this therapy place in Dhaka and she started doing it. And all of a sudden, this woman, she's changed completely.
Yeah.
Her metabolism is better. She's eating more. She's like more healthier. And I'm like, yeah, you see, I keep telling her, I'm like, I'm telling you, working out makes a big difference.
It changes lives.
It changes lives. Now, what I really want to know, if you have any advice based on the nutrition and lifestyle, and I know you mentioned about Bengali food, and our food is very delicious, but very oily and unhealthy, and it's so many different levels too. So, any nutrition advice or lifestyle advice to our people, to our community, or to anybody that's watching at this point?
I can give you all the advice. I can show you where the river is, but if you don't go out and drink the water, that's on you, bro.
Okay, but just give some advice, yeah? Let's just start something. Maybe they will listen to you and they'll be like, all right.
To do what? To lose weight or to lose fat?
Anything. Like, what do you think about our food habit and what do you think that we can change on that? Because you know the Bengali food. Biryani, palau.
Yeah.
Beef curry, chicken curry.
Yeah. Love them.
Roaster.
Kebab on a cut. If you're eating something like that, stop. Because
yeah, you're gonna get beat up, bro. Yeah, bro.
I know.
And especially the Bengali restaurants around us.
We're literally
we're in one Rex.
Yeah. It's if you're eating something like that, please try to moderate, right? One thing that you want to do is you want to have your high days and you want to have your low days. So one day you go out on an event or you're going out with your friends to the easiest way, a wedding event, right?
I mean,
yeah.
Once in a while, it's not bad, man.
No, that's what I'm saying, that you go out to eat, go have fun. Don't stop yourself. When you come back, have the reset in your brain, right? So eat good food.
Yeah.
I'm going to give out some names that are very easy to find, right? Every single household has this. And if they tell me that they don't, they're lying. If they're in the Bengali community or any South Asian community, rice.
We do have.
That's your number one source. Rice dictates if you're going to lose weight or you're going to gain weight, you're going to lose fat, or you gain fat. People make a big deal out of protein. It's not that big.
Yeah.
It's not that.
Let me ask you a question. This question I had to ask. Rice.
Yeah.
There is this kind of sort of say that if you eat rice, you get big belly, right?
No, it's not true.
I mean, I just want to know, but then us Bengali, we're eating a lot of rice and we're getting big belly. But then Asians, I mean, they eat rice like nobody's business. But they don't gain any belly. So what's the difference? Why is that happening? What are we doing wrong?
That's what I was going to get into. You asked the question at the right time. It's what they're mixing with their rice.
Okay.
We like to mix different curries with our rice before we eat it.
Yeah.
That's the main problem. We're condensing our rice with a lot of oil that's unnecessary. It's basically not ghee, bro. It's a trans fat.
Okay.
So the gravy that comes out of the curry that
The
we
beef
have,
and
the beef curry, chicken curry, they already have their fats. We love to add more
to it. Yeah.
And then after we're done, we just don't take the meat. We also like to pour a lot of that gravy in our rice and mix them. Yeah. That's the main problem.
Yeah.
That's the main problem. And you can't say no that you don't do it.
No, I do. You do. And I agree with you. The reason that I asked this question, I think that is something that we all need to learn as well. So when I started with Jared, before that I had the same conception. And I actually, if I wanted to lose weight, I would stop eating rice altogether. Rice and roti altogether. My boss used to tell me, like, you know, the Asian people eat rice all the time. Why they don't get fat and you're getting fat? So I didn't know what am I doing wrong. When I was talking to Jared, Jared said, no, you got to eat rice. Just don't eat too much of it, but eat it with proper meat and proper fat. And that's where kind of things change. And now I eat rice more than before, I think, but I still don't get any weight.
Jared actually came up to me to ask this question.
The rice?
Yeah. So he came up to me and he was like, yo, man, so I got this client and he's probably Indian or Bengali, wherever you're from. I'm like, okay, what's up? I'm like, so he has this nutrition thing going on and what should he do? And I'm like, just tell him to stop eating the gravy from his meals. I'm like, that's it? I'm like, yeah.
But he got me into turkey breast. Yeah, that changed my life.
Yeah, turkey breast is big. Chicken breast is big. A lot of people don't know how to cook chicken breast the proper way.
Yeah. What's the proper way of cooking it?
Bro, just add a little bit of seasoning to it, stir fry it.
Yeah.
That's it, right?
What about grilling it?
Or grill it. Grilling it is better.
I love grilling.
But a lot of people cannot grill. They make the chicken dry.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So a lot of people don't know how to grill without a lot of oil. If you know how to do it, do it. Air frying is a good way. So right after you come back from that wedding event or whatever you ate for 2 days, come back, have 4 meals of only chicken, rice, and salt, nothing else. If you don't drop weight, I'll change my name.
Okay. So we're going to start this new segment called On Ice Quick Fire, which is basically a rapid fire session. And Dhruv, you're going to be the first one. So basically, you know, my first guinea pig.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you a 10 question. Just wait, you got to answer this quickly, okay?
It's one word?
One word, yes.
Yeah.
So free weights or machine?
Free weights.
Bigger muscles or better movement?
I'm a bodybuilder. Bigger muscles.
Squats or deadlifts?
Squats.
Squats. Protein shake or whole food?
Whole food.
One exercise everyone should do?
Squats.
Okay. Biggest mistake beginners make?
Focus too much on the outliers and supplements.
Bulking or cutting right now?
What I'm doing?
I mean, in general. Bulking or cutting?
Bulking.
Okay. Rice or roti? Rice, roti or low carb? Rice / roti or low carb?
Rice.
Rice. Here, you love rice. One gym myth you want to kill?
That if you go to the gym, you're going to be big. Trust me, bro, it's not easy.
One message for South Asian community?
Stop eating gravy.
Stop eating gravy. Yeah, you're gonna get killed, brother. Well, Dhruv, thank you very much for joining us. It was an amazing conversation, and I think you know, there's a lot of ups and downs, pros and cons for working out. But I mean, look, I'm not a big trainer or anything, but I love working out, and for me, I know that how much it takes. And when I saw you, I was very proud because I don't see a lot of Bengali trainer, and good to know that somebody is there. And when I saw you the way you do your things, it was also amazing for me as well. So thank you for doing what you do. And of course, if there's anything that you can do for the community, please, you know, let us know so that we can actually do it together. Of course, the community always needs help, right?
Yeah.
And please, if you're gonna come into Crunch Fitness in Tucker, look for him. Okay, make sure that he pay and ready to pay, and then you basically you can always ask for him. And he's a really good trainer, I promise you. I've seen him working out, and do you have anything that you want to say before we leave?
First of all, thank you for having me.
Okay.
It was an honor to talk about a lot of things. Maybe we'll have some more later on where we go in depth. But yeah, one thing that I want to tell everyone, doesn't matter where you're from, bro. I transformed, the gym helped me. I have my own journey. You have your own journey. Don't compare yourself to others. And an ounce of action is better than a ton of theory. Just do it. Just take the first step. Take the first step. That's it.
So you started your journey when you were 370, 350, 45?
350.
350. Right now you're 225.
I went down to 170.
And now you're back to...
Yeah, bulked up to 220. To 234, and now I'm 220 because of the show that I'm gonna do. So I gotta cut down weight.
Just take from this, a gentleman who was weighing at 350 pounds, from there to drop it to 170, which is almost half, and then found his passion in the fitness community, become one of the few South Asian Bengali personal trainer in a commercial gym. That's a big journey. There's a lot to learn from it, and stick with us with Ice Talk. As you guys know, that we do have another segment called Kick Eyes, which is based on World Cup, but Ice Talk is going to continue bringing in guests like that is inspiring, doing great for the community, or great for, in general, for the country, or for nations. And subscribe, like, share, so that we can grow and we can bring you more stories like that. Stay with us. Thank you very much for joining.